Queen Battle, Battle for Safe Responder Services. Thank you so much for seeing me today. Today is Wednesday, June the the 16th here in Boston, the Boston area. I'm right now near the Boston Marathon massacre site. So I'm just enjoying my day here in the city of Boston. I really wanted to go ahead and follow up with you guys on what's going on right now with the COVID moratorium. Right now, the state of Massachusetts has declared an end to the state of emergency, and pretty much that means businesses and establishments are now open back up to full capacity, as well as stadiums are now open back up to full capacity, and also too as well as regular businesses, schools are now open up back to full capacity. So again, check with each and every single establishment that you come into contact with. Hospitals, medical facilities, as well as school districts are another issue that the Governor Charlie Baker and him and his staff also have to address, as well as in New York, Andrew Cuomo and different legislators and administrators in different states have to check with their local regional guidelines on what is going on with hospitals and medical facilities reopening visitation back to as well. So check with that. I thank you so much for the feedback that I received today. Thank you so much for the feedback I received today on my Instagram feed and Facebook and Instagram. I had over almost 2,000 views on my last post regarding Matt Reed's article dictating about COVID-19 moratorium guidance. So thank you so much to my Facebook and Instagram family, as well as to my LinkedIn and Twitter feed too. So thank you too as well. I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of information here. And so right now, Massachusetts and New York is following the same guidelines and protocols, reopening back to focusing on vaccination, increasing vaccination rates. Right now, the state of New York is at 70% 70 to 75% positive rates of vaccination. So congratulations to the state of New York for meeting that 70% vaccination rate that Andrew Cuomo and his team is working on, as well as here in the state of Massachusetts, Charlie Baker. Thank you so much to Charlie Baker and his team for meeting that too as well. I am going to pretty much also focus on a couple other states. The main states that we got to focus on right now is going on in Georgia with voter protection laws, as well as a lot of issues going on in Florida and Georgia. So continue to support the teams and the governors that are really bringing the COVID-19 pandemic to an end in Florida and in Georgia with Florida, Ron DeSantis and his team, Governor Ron DeSantis and his team, as well as to Brian Kemp in Georgia and his staff and his team, even though they're going through a lot of issues with voter rights protection, as well as some other issues right now, accepting COVID as a pandemic issue, and that we need to go ahead and increase better community health and outlets for a lot of teams. So congratulations again to Florida and Georgia, as well as to Texas Governor Greg Abbott. He has a lot going on right now with him and his team. But Texas is doing good too, as well as in California, Gavin Newsom and his team. So again, this is LaQueen Battle for Safe Responder Services, coming live from the Boston Massacre site here in Boston, Massachusetts. We still have a lot to do. Right now, President Biden and his team and his staff is right now focusing on the issues with international relations with Russia, as well as increasing vaccination rates. We have to continue to increase those vaccination rates and do what we need to do in order to take care of our nation as a whole. Right now, the United States has reached over 650,000 Americans have since deceased because of the COVID-19 epidemic. So that is something that we do need to focus on as well. As so I consider my condolences and apologies to the teams, to the people, the family and friends who lost loved ones during the COVID-19 pandemic. Also here, according to the Georgia governor website from Governor Brian Kemp and his team, Georgia, as well as other states, do provide a rental assistance program. Here in Massachusetts, Georgia, and New York, they do have various rental assistance programs. So if you're out there, just look up those with your local city and state websites. But again, Georgia does help with 15 months of rent and utility housing, as well as check with your local regional offices and facilities too. According to the Georgia.gov website, it says Federal moratorium halts evictions due to pandemic until June 30th, 2021. To qualify, tenants covered under the order must submit a form to the owner of a residential property. If there is a dispute with the landlord, visit local, state, or city websites for right and responsibilities. So continue that and follow that with your local city and your local city and government websites. Try to see what they can do about that, and continue to follow up again with your landlord. If you have any issues, address those with the civil authorities, or seek out guidance from your local city administrators. And if necessary, get an attorney for someone to consult with about rental eviction proceedings, because pretty much the moratorium ends nationwide, United States, on Wednesday, June 30th. I've been spreading the news. So continue to go out there and do the very best you can. Take care of you and your family and your loved ones, as well as protect you and your home and your personal property. So if you do have any issues or concern, go to your local state website, your local regional and your local state authorities website. If at possible, call 211 United Way 211 nationwide for more assistance, as well as just get out there and take care of your family. Do the very best you can. And just take care of your, protect, like I said before, protect your personal property. Seek out assistance from 211 United Way, Salvation Army, American Red Cross, the local charities out there that can provide rent and utility assistance, as well as just try to call your local legislators, talk with them about extending this moratorium deadline to June 30th. So I know there's a couple of protests going on, that people are actually out here protesting what is going on with the moratorium deadline, which ends in less than 2 weeks. So get out there and do the very best you can and take care of your family and loved ones. So this is LaQueen Battle, the Battle First Aid Responder Services. I'm very happy to be here today. Continue to follow me on all social media profiles: Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as get out there and continue to take care of and continue. The COVID pandemic is not yet over. A lot of people are going through a lot of issues and suffering. So do the very best you can and take care. Like I said before, protect yourself. Still continue to get tested for COVID-19, as well as be informed about what is going on with vaccination rates. Be informed about reopenings. Be informed about policies in each and every single establishment that you come into contact with. Okay? This is LaQueen Battle First Aid Responder Services, live from downtown, from the Boston Massacre site here in Boston, Massachusetts. Have a wonderful day. Shout out to all my New York State family, as well as Chicago, Texas, California, Georgia, and Florida. God bless.